Lloyd, Floyd, and the Big Crash by John Hare. Lloyd drove steam engine number 99. She's the fastest and strongest steam loco on the railroad. Not as fast and strong as engine number 101, said Floyd's brother. The brothers were always competing to see whose engine was the best. But the steam engines were getting old, and there was no telling how many more contests they could take before they fell apart. This fell off your engine back there. Horse feathers, that clearly fell off your loser engine. What the? I only lost because I had to slow down to clear the parts flying off your rattletrap. Rattletrap? Name the contest, Floyd. Let's settle this once and for all. To settle it once and for all, they had a contest to see who could pull the longest train at Clearwater Mound. Floyd won by a boxcar, but Lloyd said it didn't count because Floyd got out and pushed. Since that didn't work, they had a contest to see who could haul freight the fastest. Floyd drove the circus train down the smooth main line as fast as it would go. Floyd drove the cattle train, taking a bumpy shortcut and winning by a hoof. But there were some complaints, so Floyd said it didn't count. What's wrong with her, Doc? Well, it appears her milk has been churned into butter while still in her udder. We need biscuits. Stat! So they tried again. They raced to see who could be the first to deliver passengers to Central Station. The station master said it was a tie. The brothers wanted a rematch, but the old engines were plumb worn out and needed maintenance before they could even leave the station. So the brothers had to walk back to the roundhouse, and of course they argued the whole way. I have 3 more passengers, so technically... Are you kidding me? When they got there, they spotted a note. It read, "Scrap notice. Effective immediately, all steam engines are to be scrapped and replaced with diesel locomotives." The brothers knew this day would come. The old steamers were powerful, but they needed constant fixing, unlike the newfangled diesels. At first, they were sad. Oh, 101, my poor silly baby. She was such a good engine. Sweet 99, you will always be a young iron thoroughbred in my heart. Then they were angry. Why, Lloyd, Bubba Leon Smith III, is this your doing? Are you trying to get out of our contest? Doggone it, Floyd Earl Gallagher, Jr. If we had just one more challenge, I'd prove once and for all how my engine is better than yours. That's when the railroad president came out of the shadows. Now, boys, I knew this would break your hearts, but business is business. Besides, what we have here is a real opportunity to turn lemons into lemonade. Since your engines are destined to be scrapped anyhow, why don't we use them to put on a spectacle so exciting that people will be talking about it for years to come? What in tarnation are you talking about? Said Floyd. Boys, I'm talking about a good old-fashioned train crash. Well, that sounds like a terrible idea, said Lloyd. Maybe you're right, said the president. I mean, number 101 probably would smash 99 like a brick dropped on a biscuit. I take it back. It was a bad idea. Like a brick on a... Now looky here. Everybody knows number 99 would make mincemeat of 101 without getting a scratch on her. Mincemeat? We both know 101 would cut through 99 like a hot knife through butter. Like a knife through butter, huh? Sounds to me like there's only one way to settle this. Excellent, said the president. I'll make the arrangements. The railroad president advertised the crash all across the state. Thousands of people showed up by train, automobile, horse, and foot to watch the spectacle. This is quite a shindig you've put on here, said Lloyd to the president. Yeah, said Floyd. I didn't know there'd be free food. Well, that music sounds pretty nice. Oh, and free ice cream? Free? Said the president. The only thing free here is river water, drinking water I so generously provided in that tank car over there. You guys owe me $12.50 for that food. Don't worry, I'll send you a bill. Right now, you've got a show to put on. Lloyd and Floyd backed up their trains until they were a mile apart. Then they stoked the fires, opened the valves, and released the brakes. As the engines built up speed, the brothers jumped off and ran. Faster and faster went the engines. The crowd went wild with anticipation. The crowd was thrilled. They rushed to the smoldering wreck and began scavenging for souvenirs. The railroad president didn't have to go very far to get a souvenir. 101's smokestack came crashing down around him. He was trapped. Aw, acorns! But then, engine number 99's boiler began to swell. Dad, is it supposed to do that? Probably. Lloyd and Floyd knew something had to be done. I kind of think we better look for a new job. That said, I think I won. Not now, Lloyd. We have to save the crowd before that boiler bursts. Lloyd and Floyd quickly nabbed the diesel hooked up to the tank full of drinking water. Horn blaring, the brothers drove the diesel and tank car towards the wreck. The crowd heard the warning and ran away. Floyd opened all the spigots on the tank car and uncoupled it from the diesel. Then Lloyd brought the diesel to a screeching halt, sending the tank car rolling towards the wreck. The tank car hit the wreckage and rolled onto its side. Water spilled onto the embers, putting out the fire. The spectators were saved. Floyd and Lloyd returned to help the railroad president out of his smokestack predicament. We sure put on a show, didn't we, boys? Woo-wee! Boy, I tell you what, everybody is going to be talking about my railroad now. But the people had had enough of trains. All aboard? Anyone? I think we're going to walk home. Lloyd and Floyd had enough of trains, too. Race you, Floyd! You're on!